Hi everyone, it's Bonita from Teacup Girl, and today I want to show you how to put together a pair of dangling earrings, or in the case that your earrings might have broken, I'm going to show you how to fix them. So in this process we will need a couple of things. We're going to start off with some hooks, some jewelry hooks, and you can buy them at craft shops. They usually come in packs of 10 or so. You can find them at Spotlight, Lincraft and other places like that. And if you don't know where to find them, usually just look for a bunch of beads and bead making supplies because they're usually around that. Then we have our earring components. So these are some tassels that I'm going to put on the hooks today. And then we have 2 pairs of jewelry pliers over here. Now the reason that I'm using jewelry making pliers for jewelry making is that the noses on the inside of these pliers, they don't have any ridges or bumps. And usually regular tool pliers have ridges and bumps to help you grip things easier. But obviously with jewelry making, we want to make sure that our jewelry stays as nice as possible and isn't damaged in the process of putting the pieces together. So that's why I have these. And you can also find these usually in your craft shops when you look for jewelry making items. Usually there's a couple of pairs of pliers right next to them. I've also found these in dollar shops as well if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, and I think you can generally pick up 1 pair of jewelry making pliers for about $2 to $3, maybe $5. So have a look out for those, because if you're fixing jewelry or making jewelry on a regular basis, you really want to go with these jewelry making pliers that your jewelry is kept nice. Now let's get started with putting these together. You want to start with your hook. And basically, most earring hooks have this base here where the wire's been wrapped around. And you can twist this open with your pliers and put your earring component onto that hook and shut it. So it's a really simple process. It doesn't take very long at all. And I'm going to try and show you as best that I can on this video how that works. It's a little bit tricky because we are working with really tiny components. So it's hard to get the video to focus and to show you everything that you'll want to see. But basically we want to start off by grabbing the outside edge of the hook with your pliers, and you want to grab the other outside edge of the hook with your other pliers. And when you twist, you can see, I'll try and show you the best that I can, see how that's no longer in a line? Here's another hook to show you the difference. So there, you can clearly see how this has been twisted out of shape. Now the reason we twist it sideways rather than forcing it open is that it makes it a lot easier to close neatly, and you'll see when you put the jewelry component together that it actually has a neat and tidy finish when we twist the hook open this way. So let's put our jewelry component on, pick up our pliers again, and we're just going to gently twist the hook back into shape. Now sometimes it's a bit hard once you've put the jewelry component on to use both pairs of pliers at the same time. It can be difficult to get a grip on it. So you can just usually squeeze it back with the one pair. And I'll get this other pair over here just to make sure everything's enclosed properly. Because as you can see, if we don't make sure it's shut properly, this bead on the spring will shift downwards, and we don't want that. So we're just going to grab our pliers and just give a gentle squeeze on the main body of the hook. Now, as always, when we're working with these tiny components with the jewelry, we always want to apply as little pressure as possible and just gently work our way to closing the hook. Because if we squeeze it too suddenly and too hard, what will happen is we'll just bend the wire out of shape and it won't actually close the way we want it to. So there we have it. We have now closed that hook around our earring component, and that is a set of earrings, or 1 earring out of a pair. And that's finished off nicely there, like that. So I'll demonstrate again with the second earring. I'm sure it's pretty easy and you've probably already got it by now. But let's just grab our second hook anyway. We're going to take that outside edge with our pliers. We're going to grab the second edge. Oop. And yes, sometimes this can be a little bit fiddly. It's a fiddly job. And sometimes it does take a while to get everything in the right position. But we just twist gently. And as you can see, you have the hook that's twisted sideways. And we're just going to fit our earring component or the tassel onto it. Just going to grab it again. And this truly is the bit that takes the longest. Putting it back together without messing it up. Just gently squeezing that shut till it's, there we go, finished. So that is how you could create a pair of earrings, or if you happen to have a pair of earrings where the hook has broken or somehow separated from your earring component, that's how you fix them. It's a fairly easy job, and I hope you find this video helpful. And of course, if you have any questions, please just let me know and I'll do my best to answer any questions you might have. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.